What's up, guys? My WWE Smackdown review after WrestleMania, the Smackdown after Mania. I think this is about the same level as Raw, so let's get started. So first, before the show started, a lot of releases were happening before and during the show, and a couple of them I don't agree with Alistair, Selena, Motor City, and Kairi Sane. Those are like the top four. The other ones, like the Wyatts, a lot of people upset, but they weren't doing anything anyways. I think it was time for them that WWE was going to release them because they ain't doing anything with them, and they didn't even without Triple H booking, they still sucked in my opinion. After a little bit, the first night they debuted, amazing. After that, they sucked. But yeah, that was like gonna happen, the releases, but those are the top four that I don't think I agree with, that I don't think should have been released. Then we did start the show. Danhausen sees the Gingerbread Man, Trick Williams, and Little Yachty backstage. Little Yachty is here to stay, which I'm disappointed about. Then Jacob starts the show, calls out Roman. The Usos come out instead. Then Solo comes out as well. And then Jacob kicks Tama. Then we'll get Jacob versus Solo later tonight. I know people probably didn't like this like that big, but I actually really like this segment. I love the way it started. I think it was a great start to the show so far. Then Kiana James and Julia talk backstage about facing Tiffany. They are annoyed that they weren't at Mania and they're not facing her at Mania. So then Julia versus Tiffany. This match was below average. It was just botched shitty. It sucked. But Tiffany wins new champ. That was a talking point though. Then Danhausen goes to the Miz's house. I loved that. That was great. Then Brie and Paige arrive. Then get interrupted by Charlotte and Alexa. Brie and Paige versus Charlotte and Alexa does happen as a match. Then Fatal Influence SmackDown debut, attack all of them. They're going to be future. As they came out again, they're really going to be... The crowd hate them, and that's what you want. On their first night, they got more booze than like almost everyone on the roster. Then Cody arrives. His segment, it was mid. It didn't do anything. I didn't care. Then Damien and Truth versus MFTs. Damien and Truth win. Average match. Then Danhausen and The Miz part 2. He goes to his house again. Like the part 2. Because before it said to be continued. I think it was even better than the first part. Amazing. Trick Williams arrives. And at this point, before he came out to the ring, I thought that Gingerbread Man Sammy put it on, and I just knew. And he looked a little bit shorter, so I could just tell. And then that was before, so I wanted to see if I was right, and I was right. It was Sammy under the mask. At this point, I don't know when it's a heel turn. In this era, like the one heel turn I can accept is like when you hit him with a weapon or a low blow. So I don't even know if you count that as a heel turn. Like I don't know at this point with this Triple H era. I don't know what is classified as a heel, because he did attack him, but like he needed to, because Trick talked a lot about it. Like I don't know if that's a heel turn or not. I don't know. Then we'll probably see online. Then Royce Keys backstage. Solo definitely still wants Royce Keys in his group. Then Danhausen versus The Miz. Danhausen wins, average match, but in my opinion right now I think Danhausen is a better comedian than R-Truth. I'm gonna say it. I love R-Truth, but I'm probably the only one that thinks that. I think Danhausen is better than R-Truth in comedic-wise right now. He's the best comedian they have. Then Blake Monroe video package. She's on her way to SmackDown. That was good. You need more people on SmackDown for sure. Then Rhea Ripley does a segment. She calls out someone for a match. Fatal Influence arrive. Then we get Rhea versus JC. Ends in DQ. But Fatal Influence got big boos in their first SmackDown night, like their debut SmackDown. They're going to be big because people are just going to keep booing them and booing them. They're going to be big stars, all of them. I thought just JC would debut and JC would be big, but all of them debut and they got big boos, so they're going to be very big. Then Charlotte and Alexa and Rhea all angry after what happened. Then we get a Ricky Saints video package. He's on his way to SmackDown. That was good. Next week as well, they said that. Then Jacob vs. Solo. Jacob wins, average match. Then Jacob beats the whole MFTs up after that. Then there was 5 SmackDown call-ups on... It was Fatal Influence, Blake Monroe, Ricky Saints, 2 on Raw, Ethan and Soul. Actually 3 on Raw, because Joe Hendry's debut on this Raw. So there's a lot of call-ups, and all of them are being great decisions. There's not one I disagree with. I just thought JC would be by herself, but I don't mind that. So yeah, good decision. For score, I'm going to go with a 7. Just like Raw, I think it's the same. But it's good, but for a Raw and a SmackDown after Mania, it's not what I want. I don't mind if we get this every week, but just not the big shows after WrestleMania. But still, I thought it was good. Definitely not like the best show, but I thought it was good. 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think.